Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about ADA. I mean, right now we're at a point where we have possibly a hot summer coming up for crypto, end of the year, and then next year we should be peak bull season if history should repeat. And right now we're seeing deals, a lot of coins that have really taken off and some that haven't. And one of the ones that come to mind is ADA. ADA is ways off from its past all-time high, where you see others like Solana and the like. They're pretty much, either tapped the all-time high, surpassed the all-time high, but ADA is still under $1. And you hear the narratives out there that ADA is a stable coin, ADA is done for, and all these things. And then you hear other people, other influencers saying that ADA is still strong and ADA is everything. But then when you look behind the curtain, a lot of those influencers, they're validators or they're running stake pools, so they have something to gain. So if you're an investor like me stuck in between, you don't know, is ADA really a ghost chain or is there something there? And so I wanted to make a video just because I'm in one of those situations. I'm seriously considering, selling all my ADA and maybe moving it into something else. So I wanted to make a video just because of that's how I really feel. I'm not shilling anything. I don't run any validators. And it's just me just looking to, basically for the next year and a half where I can get the most ROI. And that's why I want to make this video. So is it time to dump ADA? So I would just want to walk through my thinking here. Guys, let me know what you think about ADA. If you like the video, disagree with the video, let me know. But if you like it, please hit that like button. But let's get into ADA. ADA is one of the ones that when I first got into the crypto space, I was very bullish on. But now, I'm seeing other chains, other L1s, maybe if they're possibly pushed by VCs and it's controlling the narrative in the media saying that this is the best, maybe that's why all the activity and everything's going to the chains. But I really liked what ADA was stood for, decentralization, all those things. But I can't front that. I'm seeing others with better technology that is quicker, faster, and just me interacting with those other chains, it's easier, it's quicker. Whereas ADA, maybe it's not like that. So, I'm just coming from a real stance, and let's see if ADA is still worth a buy. Hold is one thing, but should we continue to buy or should I continue to buy? Nothing I say here is financial advice, but just going through my way of thinking here. So if we look at TradingView, just looking at the ADA scale, ADA chart here, year to date is down 20.8%. If we look at the past 6 months, it's up 37%. And just the past month, and granted, the whole crypto space took a haircut, so that's not fair, but they're down 17%. All time, however, not even all time, for the past 5 years, ADA's up 619%. So let's put things in perspective. I would say with anything, whether it's stock and equity or a crypto, you always want to zoom out because we're so short term, right? People complaining about the price of Bitcoin, can it get down to the high 50s? But Bitcoin, 3-4 months ago was in the 30s. But we're so focused on short term that we don't zoom out and look at the big picture. So yes, ADA is not as fast as the others, and not the price appreciation hasn't gone up. You could look at that two ways. You could look at it as it's a dying chain, or you could look at it as it's a better buying opportunity, more return on investment, if you truly believe that it's going to go up with the market when it hit its peak. So according to TradingView, that's what we have here. So we see past 5 years up 619%, past year up 21%. So that's interesting. So now let's take a look at CoinMarketCap. So CoinMarketCap, we see that Cardano is currently ranked number 10. Price is 46 cents. If we look at the 24-hour volume on Cardano, it's about 268 million. So it's active, not a dead chain. And in my opinion, I mean, there's still volume going on, especially current state of crypto space right now. So it's still active. Those are things you want to see. So now let's take a look at total stake pools. They have about 3,100 stake pools. Market cap 16.5 billion, and total stake, there's 22.9 billion ADA is staked. And this is according to Cardano scan. Total transactions about 90 mil. So all of that looks pretty decent, right? So now let's take a look at this trader, Ali Martinez, tells his people on ADA that ADA's price pattern is mirroring what it did in 2019. And after 2019, it went on a run. So he goes on to say that it seems ready for a parabolic bull run after seeing its value drop by about 50% over the past month. He points at that in 2020, Cardano saw an over correction of 50% before going on a vertical rally. In 2019, Cardano consolidated with a parallel channel, signaling an end to the bear market. And this is the chart that he talks about. Following the stagnant phase, ADA broke out of the channel with a 75% surge and underwent a 56% price correction, setting the stage for an impressive 4,000% bull run. Could we be seeing the same thing happening again? Also, this is another article, and this is on AMB Crypto, and the same thing. Is Cardano's price action set to repeat the 2019 market trend? It's quite possible. Although I will say this time, we have ETFs, we have crazier, bigger adoption in the crypto space. So overall, it could be higher as far as, right now the market space, the market cap for crypto is over $1 trillion. What will it be summer? What will it be end of the year? What would it be next year? And could this number be even higher? We'll see. So if we look at the top holders of Cardano, I like to take a look at that with all chains just to see who's holding the biggest bag. We see that according to Cardano, it says that the top holders, or total wallets rather, is 3.5 million. Top holders hold 8.9%. The top 20 holders 10.7%. Top 50 holders 15.4%, and top 100 21%. So as far as the spread goes, not bad at all. You don't see I don't want to pick on one, but if you look at Chainlink, some of the top holders hold a lot of the coins. Here is pretty much spread out, and I'm okay with that. So that looks good to me. Let's take a look at tokenomics here. So overall, I think Cardano has about, let's see here, circulating supply, 35 billion. The max supply is 45 billion. So they still have a little bit more to go. They have about 79.2% in circulation. So as far as the inflation goes, it's not too crazy. So that's another check mark for them as well. So again, as far as the rich list top holders, not bad. Tokenomics, yes, it's a lot of tokens, and that's probably why the price is what it is. But as far as inflation goes, it's not as bad as others. Sui, I know, has a big release. There's some other ones, Aptos, they keep raining tokens. So as far as L1s go, inflation is not too bad. Now let's take a look at daily active users or daily active addresses. We see Aptos has 65,000, Avalanche C-Chain 41,000, ADA's at 33, ETH at 425, Phantom 62,000, Injective 15,000, Nears at 1.7 million, Say 2,500, Solana 1 million, and Sui 59. So, again, people are saying that the Cardano may be a dead chain, but if you look at it with the likes of the newer chains like Aptos, C-Chain for Avalanche, Phantom, even Injective, it's higher than Injective. Injective was a darling, fourth quarter of 2023. So it's right there. And even Sui, there's a lot of buzz about Sui right now. Cardano, yes, it's lesser as far as daily active addresses go, but it's not too far off. 3-month change, daily active addresses down 15%. Daily transactions about 37,000. So DEX volume is about 2.5 million. So overall, the numbers aren't stellar. They're not great, but there's still activity and people are still using the chain. So I like that. Also, tons of people are still staking Cardano. If we look at the top staking assets, it's still number 3. Still top 5, number 3, behind Ethereum and Solana. So people they're buying their ADA, they're staking it, securing the network. They're not parting with ADA. So if you believe the narrative, you would think everyone's fleeing ADA and no one's buying it anymore, and they're going into Solana or ETH or Sui, AVAX, and the like. But no, the community's extremely, extremely strong. And that's what you want to look at as far as another investment vehicle as well. People that are believe in something, they hold on to something. It definitely helps with the value of the asset. Now we look at the total value locked as far as DeFi goes, what's going on with Cardano. Now, last cycle when Cardano hit about $3, DeFi was not where it is right now. There's been so much development that's happened since then and now. And I think that's only going to help, right? So if we look at Total value locked. Cardano's in the top 25, so 23 out of all these other chains. Total value locks about 286 million. That's above Toncoin, which is getting a lot of buzz right now. The L2 Manta, Osmosis, above Multiverse X, Stacks, above Phantom, so above Hedera, above Elgaran, Kujira, Injective. So again, yeah, there's some room to grow, definitely, but it's not out of the game. It's still in there, still above some of the popular ones that we hear all over the Twitter, all over the internet. So that's good too. Now, just look at the ecosystem again. If we look at when the thing hit $3 last high last bull cycle, a lot of growth has happened since then. And just looking at this ecosystem right now, memes are all the hype, right? If you want the volume, if you want people coming to a protocol, a project, you got to have a hot meme. They have memes, they have NFTs, and they have dexes, they have wallets, and just looking at this here, they have all of that. So any chain, they're even into AI, Cardano GPT, Katsky AI, Singularity Net. So they fit all the narratives. Maybe they don't have the traction yet, but they have most of everything else. Just look at this right here. Ecosystem just continuing to grow. They have a stable coin payment system. DJED came out within the last 2 years. Ada Pay. Um, just look at their social projects as well. Metaverse cornucopias, I know it's in the works. Pavia, another metaverse play. Gaming, they're into that as well. Meme coins, I hold SNEC actually, and they have other ones. So just imagine it. I think this might be a good play too. Right now, SNEC, just because ADA's kind of low right now as far as volume goes, and all the other projects are taking the hype. Something like this can blow if we're in peak bull season next time and ADA hits 3, 4, 5, whatever bucks. Something to think about. But this is just a growing ecosystem right now. And sometimes I think some of the best investments are the ones people sleep on, not really paying attention to. Here's their NFTs, NFT marketplace. They have NFT games, 3D art. So they have everything that all these other chains have. So that's good to take a look at. Now, Masari did an article on Cardano based on Q4 of last year, just on the roadmap and where they're headed. And some of the highlights were IOG acquired the non-custodial wallet Nami, originally funded by Project Catalyst. Cardano Foundation launched the Identity Wallet. In 2024, Cardano Summit in Dubai will host panels, presentations, and masterclasses on new technology such as Hydra and Mithril. Educational initiatives such as IOG Academy, Cardano Academy, Emergo Academy, Gimba Labs, Genius Academy, and IOG working groups continue to run. An Intersect's first committee update was released recapping 2023. Not to mention, they have Hydra. Also they have some other side chains that they're working on. So things are good. But again, if you let the media and if you let the narrative, you continue to focus that, you go down the rabbit hole, you would think that this is an ancient relic. Technology's outdated and nothing's going to happen with this. So we'll see. On the Cardano mainnet, technologies such as Hydra and various DeFi projects funded by Project Catalyst progress towards production and introducing new use cases for protocol developers. Beyond mainnet, partner chains and side chains offer developers opportunities to leverage diverse execution environments. New liquidity and new infrastructure contribute to Cardano's growth. So, still working on things. And then also there's a Plutos. I think you say it. Plutos V3. This was a good tweet I saw here by this user here. He said, as a side note, I'm very bullish on the upgrade because it will enable EVM interoperability. This is good. People will use Cardano without even knowing. However, as a developer, we really need to increase education because it seems nobody is really aware of the possibilities. Let's stop developing the 100th wheel on Cardano. Let's rebuild a rocket with Chang and Valentine upgrade. So things are on the up and up and up. And if you look at some of as far as top developers, top developing activity, Cardano is in the top 2 or 3 all the time. And you hear sometimes negative that the Haskell language is an ancient language. Developers don't like working on it. That's why they don't have that much, development going on Cardano. But everything I just showed you that's complete opposite. So, developers are still working on the chain. They're taking a scientific approach. They're not just boom throwing anything out there, see what works. If it doesn't work, they just patch it up on the go. They really want to do it right the first time. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So not everything is fast. I know we live in a society where everybody wants everything right now. Sometimes you just gotta, it's not just take your time and make sure you do it right. And in the long run, you'll win. So that's the approach that they're taking. Lastly, on Whale Alert, I believe that's where I got this article from. They believe that ADA can hit $2.40 come the peak bull 2025. That's what they believe. I believe, based on everything that I just saw and everything that I truly believe, that ADA will hit something much higher than that. They will surpass, my opinion, their last all-time high, and I think ADA can hit like $4 or $5, $6. Right now, it's currently sitting under 50 cents. So something like that, to me, based on everything I just looked at, I do not believe that it's a dead chain. Even if you want to believe that technology is old, yes, it's slow TPS according to the others, the likes of Solana, the likes of Sui, the likes of Say, TPS, it is slower, but they're still working. They're still, having upgrades. And if you have a crypto market cap of over, 3 trillion, 4 trillion, what is the price going to be for all of these chains, all of these projects that are in the top 20? They're going to X as well, many, many times. So because of that, I truly believe that ADA is still a good buy. I am not dumping my ADA. As a matter of fact, I think it's a good opportunity right now to buy it. It's under 50 cents. I believe, and I know where this thing is going for. So for me, I think it's a good ROI. So that's how I feel about ADA, guys, man. Let me know what you think. Are you believing the narrative about, ADA's done? And that's it. Trying to move it to something else, and maybe get more money. But it's done. People saying that Charles Hoskinson, is a fraud, and he didn't really graduate. He said he was a graduate. Who cares about all of that? The guy's passionate about crypto, passionate about Cardano, and I like that. You have a leader that truly believes in something and is still pushing it, still want to make it the next L1, decentralized, the top one. That's what you want to be in. You see others like, Charlie Lee, who had Litecoin, and he sold all of his bags. He says that he's still around, but I don't know. Something like ADA, you can't doubt the guy's passionate about the project. So that's how I feel about ADA. Guys, I hope you like the video. If you don't, I want to know. If you do, if you still hold Cardano, let me know as well. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for spending your time with me. Next time.